Hello everyone, and welcome. With the upcoming DLC to Remnant 2, we're going to be jumping into my build that I'm going to be using to take on the DLC for the first time. I am confident that this build can beat the game on any difficulty, as I have used it before to beat it on Nightmare. So let's not waste time, let's get straight into it. The main focus of the build is the Ritualist, so we're using the Ritualist archetype as our main, with Miasma as our skill. Our backup archetype is going to be the Medic, with the healing shield. This just allows us to get some more healing over time in. As you'll see, healing over time is a big thing in this build. For the armor, I wasn't really too fussy about what I picked here. I just tried to keep my weight under red. So I just went with a random assortment of things. For the heart, I'm using the Tranquil Heart. This gives us some health regeneration, and the glyphs that I've used inside are healing effectiveness, range critical chance, and elemental damage. The star of the show is the Sparkfire shotgun. The shotgun can be obtained in the new DLC. I will leave a link to the wiki in the description so you can see where you can find all these items that I am using. I'm using corrosive rounds and twisting wounds so that I can apply fire, bleeding, and corrosive all on one shot. The melee weapon is not really too important to the build. I just have World's Edge equipped. If you wanted to go super optimized, you can use Krull Axe, but it doesn't really matter too much for the setup. For our handgun, we're using Enigma with the Maelstrom mod on it, just so we can get a bit more damage out of it in tough situations where crowds are gathering around us and we need to clear them out quickly. For the amulet, we're using the Energized Neck Coil. Then our ring selections, we got Bandit the Fanatic, Stone of Malevolence, Timekeeper's Jewel, and Burden of the Departed. We don't really use our relics too much in this build, that's why we're using Burden of the Departed, but this can be switched out for a lot of things. Anything damage-wise, you can even go, if I can find it, something like the Singed Ring to increase 10% damage to burning enemies, because we're always going to be applying burning to enemies. That's the gist of the build. For the traits, I will hover over the screen. You can see we're taking Affliction, Regrowth, Triage, Vigor, Endurance, Handling, Barkskin, Siphoner, Recovery, Fitness, Expertise, Spirit, and 1 point into Ammo Reserves. I think I just had nowhere else to put it. That's why I put it there. So we're going to do a quick run through of Marrow's Parish. I won't be commenting over the whole thing, so please do enjoy. If you do enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing, and until next time, farewell.
Here they come.
Over there! This one looks dangerous! Over there! The monsters!
Ale, cola. Yeah.
Now that we are here at this checkpoint, we can just give a bit of information or more information on the build. It relies heavily on status effect damage over time, hence basically everything in our setup is focused about doing status effect, increasing them and increasing the damage of them. You can see that miasma, when we pop it, just obliterates everything around us. And we can even see we can go just over here and we can use it. Basically everything in this large area is going to be affected. And you can see just everything dies. Most of the time it's not necessary, only when I'm getting overwhelmed or there's an elite enemy do I really pop it. Even for the corrosive rounds on the shotgun, it's not entirely necessary to use them all the time, but because we're using Stone of Malevolence, it generates so much mod power that you actually can spam the corrosive mod and have no problem with it. So you can go through basically the entire map with it active. And you'll see that now when we are finished with the mod. Let's just push up here a little bit. Once the mod expires, you'll see because we are doing so much elemental damage, we're able to regen our mod super quickly. So you can see that it is finished now. Now it's about quarter way to being refilled, or more than quarter at this point. I hear these enemies. Oh, there they are. Do what I was looking for. These enemies are dying very quickly, so it makes it difficult to actually apply the status effects on them for long. But yeah, you can see in this area, we're just going to go ahead and pop miasma, grab everything around us with the status effects, and nothing can really live through it. And at this point now, our corrosive rounds are back up. You definitely can focus more on the mod power, but I just feel like the corrosive rounds aren't entirely needed all the time, hence I do not. This guy's running from us, get back here. Let's push up here for this last break. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the build, please comment down below and I'll do my best to reply. But it is pretty straightforward. You're applying damage over time everywhere. The ritualist spreads those damage over time and everything kind of just melts for you. But yeah, please leave me any questions if you do have any, and I'm going to complete this map for the end of this video. If I do die on the boss fights, I'm sorry. Definitely not the best Remnant player in the world, but this build has helped me get through the game pretty easily. So yeah guys, enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and I'll catch you in the next one.